In the mid-20th century, deep in the Yoruba region of Nigeria, a strange tale began to circulate. A tale of an entire community that vanished. The town was called OKARAOMI OKE, and according to the legend, one day it was simply gone. OKARAOMI OKE was said to be a small but lively settlement. Families farmed the land, palm wine tappers worked the tall raffia palms, children played in dusty compounds. Life, by every account, was ordinary. Until the day it wasn't. When visitors from neighboring villages came calling, they found something chilling. The huts were there, the tools were there. Cooking fires still burned, pots of yam simmered, palm wine dripped freshly into waiting gourds. But not a single man, woman, or child remained. The town stood, completely empty. Some say the only living thing left was a single goat, tethered in silence. No signs of a struggle, no graves, no tracks leading away, just absence. It was as if OKARAOMI OKE had been plucked from the earth in a single night. Explanations multiplied over the years. Some whispered that the townspeople had broken a sacred taboo, and the gods demanded them back. Others believed disease struck so suddenly, the survivors fled without a word. A few even suggested colonial forces might have erased the town, leaving only silence behind. Like America's Roanoke colony, the story of OKARAOMI OKE became Nigeria's very own tale of disappearance. But when historians and journalists went looking for evidence, a different story emerged. No colonial records, no newspaper reports, no government archives. Nothing to show that a town called OKARAOMI OKE truly disappeared in the 1950s. What they did find, however, were many real towns that carry the name OKARAOMI. In Ekiti, Osun, Ondo, and Oyo. In Yoruba, OKARAOMI means a place of peace, and Oke simply means hill. Common names, familiar places, still very much alive today. So how did the legend spread? In 2025, the tale of OKARAOMI OKE resurfaced online. Social media posts claimed to reveal the mystery of the lost town. The story was gripping, eerie, dramatic, unforgettable. But in truth, it was folklore amplified by the internet, a myth that grew until many began to believe it was fact. In the end, the mystery of OKARAOMI OKE tells us less about a town that disappeared, and more about the stories we choose to pass on. Why do we believe legends of vanishing villages? Perhaps because they remind us that history is fragile, and that sometimes the line between memory and myth is thinner than we think. The vanishing town of OKARAOMI OKE, folklore or forgotten truth. Subscribe for more untold stories and hidden histories.